this is very much like from a design point of view, it was an evolution. It wasn't a reinvention, and it was always a brand that I thought looked pretty good. But when they said they wanted to redesign their packaging, I was a bit like, "Phew, I already thought it looked pretty sweet. Like that's going to be an interesting challenge." But it was once you got into it, you could see the opportunities. You could see like, okay, I can see how we can make an impact here. So we actually started with the brand strategy, and Bruichladdich is the first B Corp distillery in Europe. Um, like the environment, sustainability, and their impact on the world is something that's hugely important to them. So we went through this brand positioning kind of period where it was essentially like a study of like the full ecosystem around making whiskey, and this idea of progress, and how can we actually create a better whiskey world tomorrow. So this was very much this idea of marginal gains, and it wasn't about sort of, you know, trying to make this enormous change, and this huge shift, because it's quite an overwhelming thing to say that we're going to completely change the whiskey world tomorrow. It was about understanding all the little bits that go into actually making whiskey, from the ingredients to the farming to the community to the packaging, and making marginal gains across the board. So then when you actually stop one day and look back, you can look at the progress that's been made through the entire ecosystem, rather than trying to make these huge leaps, which when you try to make those huge leaps, it can feel quite overwhelming and you make no progress at all. So the idea of the strategy there was this idea of was about progress drop by drop.